wearing your regrets. Okay, say that with me now. Wearing your regrets. When you are, excuse me, guys, when you are wearing your regrets, what will it do to you? More so, what will the devil have it do to you? See, when you cannot move forward, when you are stagnated, when you are stuck due to regrets that you feel, you could potentially find yourself unraveling. Now, we had just spoke about crashing out and how all around this globe people are crashing out due to, a lack of love, due to broken love, due to relationships or family ties severed or loss of income. People don't have any faith and they're crashing out. But here we're talking about being worn out, your regrets wearing you out. The devil will make you feel that you cannot rise above what you're dealing with. Simply put, see, regrets are something that's in the past, and the past is supposed to stay where it's at. You cannot get up every day and bring those old regrets into your daily life. Each day is a new day. And I get it. I understand. Regrets are sometimes one of the hardest things to be able to push forward from. You hate the way a relationship ended. But best believe 9 times out of 10, you probably could not change that relationship no matter how hard you tried, because there was something there that you just needed to get away from, escape from. Your regrets will have you feeling like you should have tried harder. But guess what? Even if you could have salvaged the relationship, you cannot, because it's in the past. And sometimes we open the door to the past we should have left alone, and it might even lead us to death by going back into it. So we cannot backtrack and walk back and try to undo regrets, because regrets are something that we all must learn to live with. When you begin to believe that you cannot live with your regrets, you might find yourself in possession of said firearm because you feel like you need to change the past. And you cannot. In the firearm part, that's part of what's going on with these domestic violences worldwide. People are feeling some kind of way. Not just men, but women too. They are hurt. They're mentally and emotionally fractured mental demons. And when these things take place, people look to unseat their regret. There is nothing that you can do but cause more harm. You must emphatically, if you cannot see a way out of the regrets that you have for whatever reason, you must emphatically take this to God through prayer, asking for strength, asking for day to day you be able to feel a little bit lesser pain, because I understand there are regrets that hurt. There are people that may feel like they quit a job that they shouldn't have. There are people who may feel like they lost the love of their life. There are people who might feel like they didn't get that last word with their mother or their father, their sister, or their brother before they died, and they full of regret. But I'm telling you guys, the devil feeds off of these things. The devil wants to see your regrets take your life. And I'm speaking from a place of understanding. Regrets have hurt me so many times. But I am here today. I am here telling you guys that I am only here because I had to read constantly the Serenity Prayer. Look it up. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. I'm going to put it on the screen, the Serenity Prayer. And it helped me through broken relationships. It helped me through malfunctionings in my life that I could only control the things in which I could control. If more men live by this testimony, there would be less people getting hurt. See, if it's one thing that bothers me the worst, it's when somebody decides they don't want to be on earth anymore because they're hurt. And then they go ahead and they take out not only the person that they perceive to have hurt them to a place of which they can't overcome again, which is the devil telling them that they cannot ever get back up and stand on their two feet again, because when you allow these demons and devils to get in your mind, they have won the battle, especially if you don't know what to do when they get there. So look, folks, it really bothers me when somebody unalives someone else and then themselves because they knew their intentions. And if you can't overcome it because you're not strong enough or you too weak, please do not take it out on someone else. Rewind that back, or should I say it again? If you are too weak or not strong enough to overcome what you're going through because you're dealing with regrets, because the mother or the father took away your child and whatever reason the case may be, you have to go through so many loopholes in order to see your kid. I'm speaking to the people out there who do these heinous acts. It's deranged and it's demonic. If you cannot keep it together because you feel the regrets from what you've done, do not take out another human life. Do not. You say your time is up, your time is up. But you should not be taking someone else along with you. And I just wanted to drop this message off to you guys today. When you're being worn out and your regrets are wearing you out, you have to stay strong, because regrets are part of the past, folks. And no matter how you want to change it, sometimes you cannot change it. And sometimes you may be granted an opportunity to try to change a regret. And you may feel some kind of way and you need to salvage whatever you left behind. Again, regrets stay in the past. And you go back to the past and you find yourself incarcerated. You'll find yourself deceased because the past, it should stay where it's at. Now, as I go and close, there are exceptions, but you must use your spiritual discernment, and you must always remember that you cannot change the past no matter what occurred. So you have to be mentally capable of handling everything as it pertains to regrets. And that's it for this episode, folks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching and checking out Ryan's Spiritual Journey.